of entertainment. Dear gentle readers, the ton is buzzing because the wait for Bridgerton Season 3, it's nearly over. Colin and Penelope are front and centre in these steamy new episodes. So I sat down with Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton in Bowral to find out what is in store for fans.
If a husband is what you seek, let me help you. Are we not friends?
Friends.
Guys, how delightful is this?
Very delightful.
It's so bloody lovely. Like, I've been walking around Bowral and everyone is into it.
It's mad because it was a secret we were coming here, but we could see videos of people, you know, getting dressed. Like, it always amazes me how much. I don't feel like this is an easy show to dress up in costume as.
Oh no, really hard.
You know, it's really hard. So the fact, the effort that people put in blows my mind.
Yeah. I even think if you were auditioning for the show, like, what would you wear in the audition tape? Because it's like frilly shirts. No, I mean, I should probably steal a shirt and then use it for other agency stuff
totally.
if that ever happens again.
I would not be angry if you found me to be a lost cause.
You must not say such things. You are Penelope Featherington. Do not forget that.
It must be a weird experience as well to, you know, make a TV show and then step out into the world and see face to face how people are interacting with it. These are real life fans. They're not on the internet.
Yeah, I feel it's really crazy to have that like human interaction with people and actually see like how much it means to them and you know, hear their opinions and
it's
meet
so
people.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Like, and one of my favorite things about this show is, like, I think any show you can get people to watch a show once, but our show is one of the most rewatched shows on Netflix, and that means a lot because it means, you know, I have comfort shows that I rewatch, and the fact that we're that for people is massive privilege. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Do you feel a different, I mean, obviously you'd feel a lot more pressure going into this season because, you know, it's pollen, it's all about you guys.
Yeah.
Or as I like to call you, Penelope. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Oh yeah, Penelope, yeah, I like it.
But that must be a whole other experience stepping into the roles in this particular series.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. It was a challenge that I was really excited for, but you can't really get away from the nerves of it.
I think if we started thinking about the scale of the show and the amount of fans on set, it would be so unhelpful. You have to just on those, and also we're going back to the studios we were in season 1, so it sort of just feels like going home. We're going back to school. You're a bit like, oh, here we are again, and everything else sort of fades away.
How delightful to see you all. The splendid weather we are having.
When you get cast in a role like this, how do you explain to your parents or your family? You're like, okay, so it's a bit raunchy, but it's fine, Mom and Dad. Like,
well, I guess from reading, you know, season 1, you never really know that you're gonna get to do your season.
Yeah, we don't know if we would ever be.
As an actor, you're lucky if your season gets renewed for another, second season. So I think I probably read it and just thought, well, that's their job. Like, that's their thing that they need to ring their parents about, and I'll never have to worry about that. And then,
oh, thank God, it's not me.
Yeah, and then 2 years later, you get the call saying, you're doing it, and here's the scene, and this is how sexy it is, and this is how little you're gonna wear.
It was gradual. My mum at first, she was like, period drama, like Downton Abbey, and I was going, oh, it's so much less clothes than Downton. Oh no. And but yeah, she saw. But Johnny Bailey's bum makes an appearance like 2 minutes into season 1, episode 1, so it gives you an indication right away. And she was cross at first about that. She was like, I just don't understand what it. And now she loves it. She's all about it.
She's like, more bums, more bums.
Yeah, absolutely.
The sturdier the bum, the better.
I will tell you, it was a major moment last week. I texted Luke. I was like, huge news. So my mum she loves favoritism, right? So it was all Johnny Bailey, and then Luke Thompson, love Luke Thompson. The other day she was like, and he really is my favorite, Luke Newton. I was like, hang on. He wasn't always favorite. She goes, I always loved him. He was a baby, but now he's a real man, and you can just see that he's kind of. She was monologuing at me. I was in bed and I was like, I know that you love Luke Newton. I think it's great, but you go to sleep. So yeah, he's like,
I said that's better than any review.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That is just like,
I'm very much looking forward to Whistle Down Under season 4.
Thank you.
That'd be great.
Part 1 of Bridgerton season 3 premieres on Netflix on the 16th of May.